Yes.
First is shifting
Shifting.
of the bus terminus. Second is tree plantation, create a green belt. Third is vehicular traffic flow smooth
Synchronization.
and free around the memorial.
Yes, madam.
Rainwater harvesting inside the compound. Complete ban on burning of fossil fuel within 3 kilometers.
I'm the petition number 2 in the original petition, my lord, public interest, my lord.
What do you say for this?
My lord,
application?
my lord, I will come back because my petition was or is related to the preservation and conservation of Victoria Memorial, which is second to Taj Mahal, my lord. My lord, on the basis of the NIRI's report published in the year 1992, my lord, and on the basis of that, the High Court observed that there should not be car parking around Victoria Memorial. Around Victoria Memorial, there is a red mark zone. And my lord, they had suggested that the shifting of the bus terminus from the Dharmantala area and my lord, synchronization of the traffic signal around Victoria Memorial so that there is no haltage of any vehicle. Suppose the synchronization of signals, your lordships possibly know that what is the process. And my lord, there are certain directions upon the Victoria Memorial Authority, like that the green zone, green belt, and my lord, lifting up underground water. Calcutta is suffering very badly that arsenic problem, and 34 feet underground water level has gone down. So, in the backdrop of that, without permission from the Central Groundwater Authority, no one can. So, these are the directions, and on the last occasion, the Honorable High Court, Honorable Court had directed me that to order that is 23rd April, 29th March, 29th March, my lord.
Yes.
Kindly come to the page second, last paragraph, my lord. He means me, is directed to inform the state about the next date of hearing that I have done, and issue in the His last sentence, my lord, penultimate sentence, is permitted
application stating the issues which are still surviving the matter.
Yes, I filed that.
What is CAN number?
This CAN number is 19, my lord. 19.
CAN number 19 you give. CAN 19 of 2022.
My lord.
Let him take that CAN. So other CAN applications don't survive.
Other CAN, it has got no relevance, my lord.
So only 2 applications. One is filed by the High Court Administration and one filed by you.
Yes.
What are the other dozen number of CAN applications?
My lord, actually what happened, the transport operators, because the bone of contention, and the bone of contention relates to the shifting of the bus terminus. There are about 4,000 plus long distance and short distance buses. They are terminating at Dharmantala area. That it is near to the 1 kilometer aerial distance from Victoria.
Pollution.
It is the pollution not causing damage to this historical monument. This is the largest sports hub in the country, largest, and the largest lung of the city of Calcutta, my lord, Calcutta Modern. So, my lord, it is to save the people. The matter they.
So you will be opposing the prayer of the High Court.
No, I will not.
No, implement probably.
No, implement
but they want that Maidan area to be given for parking.
My lord, I am coming to that. It is up to your lordship's discretion, my lord. It is up to your lordship, because the Supreme Court, the state had moved SLP before the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court upheld the direction of the Calcutta High Court that there should be traffic signal synchronization.
Yes. We saw in their
yes, man.
Page 39 is the Supreme Court order.
And my lord, it is not that the shifting of bus terminus. And
so we'll see. There are as many as 20 CAN applications. 19 alone, CAN 19 you have sought for.
Yes.
First is shifting
of
the bus terminus. Second is tree plantation, create a green belt. Third is vehicular traffic flow smooth and free around the memorial.
Yes, ma'am.
Rainwater harvesting inside the compound. Complete ban on burning of fossil fuel within 3 kilometers. So these are the 5 issues.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And we will ask who are the appropriate respondents who have.
My learned friend is.
The Union of India. But these respondents
representing the Victoria Memorial Hall. We need to have a copy of the application.
Yes. So therefore, we can close all other applications. Keep 2 applications pending.
Yes, ma'am.
CAN 19, CAN 20 of 2023.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So far as CAN 20 of 2023, please listen. So far as CAN 20 of 23 filed by the High Court, Do you want to respond to their prayer?
Yes, my lord. I
No.
just
You
because-
file your affidavit.
because I want to assist your lordship with further more details, which are even my lord.
No, if suppose their prayer is allowed.
Relating to their prayer.
No, if their prayer is allowed,
I don't think my learned friend is opposing impleadment of the High Court.
impediment he is not opposing. He is opposing your prayer to convert that Maidan area into parking. He says nobody comes inside.
No, my lord.
Leave it as a lung space.
Yes, my lord. It is the lungs and my lord, it will contradict to the Supreme Court's and High Court's direction, earlier direction.
So therefore, we will implead the High Court in the proceedings.
yes, madam.
So far as the prayer in Can 20 of 23 regarding parking, etc., you file your affidavit.
I'll do that. I'll do
My
that.
lord, I have also sought for impleadment of the Ministry of Defence and the Chief
Already
of.
there, I think.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing for the Ministry of Defence.
You are not a respondent.
Your Lordship, you had already been added as a respondent.
You are already there.
Already, my lord.
And I'm
Already.
seeking a direction upon them to grant me the permission.
As of now,
Okay,
we will only implead you as a respondent in the writ petition.
My
after
lord,
hearing
Before,
us-
before my lord passes the order, if my lord kindly turns to the Supreme Court order, which is at page 40. I am covered by these areas. Page 40. This is below 2011-13 SCC, page 55. I am referring to paragraphs 5 and 6, which I have also extracted in my application. We have heard the learned counsel for the parties, and we find from the recommendations of the expert committee that a committee of experts has observed that parking activities add to pollution load around the Victoria Memorial Hall, and have accordingly recommended that the parking of vehicles on all sides of the Victoria Memorial Hall compound should be totally banned. The High Court appears to have considered these recommendations of the expert committee and directed in the impugned order dated 28/9/2007 that parking around the Victoria Memorial Hall on the red marked portions of the map would be prohibited. Paragraph 6. The High Court has also indicated in the impugned order dated 15/2/2008 that there were many other places in Kolkata, such as the Maidan, the Eden Gardens area, and the area around the grounds of Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, and Mohammedan sporting clubs, as well as the area by the side of River Ganges, where there was no restriction of parking the vehicles. Those who want to walk and take their cars to the place of their walk thus have sufficient number of alternative places in Kolkata where they can go for their morning walks. Lord, we are only wanting the areas indicated in paragraph 6, but the army says there is a pending PIL and the permission will be granted by the Ministry of Defence. There is no room for resisting.
From where do you get that there is no restriction of parking?
Paragraph 6, my lord?
No,
No, it is-
paragraph 6 is observation.
Yes.
Is there any order to that effect?
Yes, my lord, kindly turns to the High Court order.
In another case, my lord, not in this case, my lord, there is no order like this. My lord. I have not heard. That was only for the morning workers of the Victoria Memorial. And they moved to the Supreme Court also. Their petition was rejected.
My lord, kindly turns to page.
My lord, for High Court area, my lord, one thing can be done, because I've been doing this traffic and all this for the last almost 40 years. My lord, there should be provision for like in the Hyde Park and
You
Under
file
the-
your affidavit in opposition.
so my lord.
Now, my lord,
No.
with regard to this matter is concerned, my lord, so far the meeting in which, my lord, this decision has been taken to file this application, it's regards to, my lord, the parking of cars of High Court advocates. Now, my lord, the issue lordship knows, my lord. So, my lord,
As secretary, you will have your views. But personally, I have got some views. So therefore, I thought I should not hear this matter. After having visited Alipur, if this parking is permitted, I can conceive what will happen.
but, my lord,
Your
but, my lord,
But
but,
there will be
even
underground-
consider-
Permanent construction will come up.
Underground
only-
parking
The
can be
only
done.
place where people can breathe.
no, my lord, only,
I got my
only
evidence.
things is that,
Don't propose to hear this.
no,
Today, what we will do is, we will close all his applications, keep Can 19 pending.
lordship.
In Can 20, we will implead the High Court as a respondent, and he will file his affidavit in opposition. Ministry also will file their affidavit. It will be assigned to a bench who knows this as there have the right form. To a bench who knows the matter the best.
My lord, the,
My lord, earlier, my lord, there was a decision of the government to develop car parking underground, my lord.
Assuming the Maidan area is given.
My
no,
lord,
no, I,
Do you think
lordship.
people will park their car and walk here?
No, Maidan area means, my lord, it is very nearby to the High Court.
No, they don't want to wait for the policeman to go inside. Every third day, from second floor, when we walk back from courtroom 16, every third day there is a fight, fist fight between
And-
drivers and the another driver, or one clerk and another driver. or the policeman shouting, how long he can keep on?
That's the reason, my lord, that a proposal has been given, my lord. The driver driven car may be parked in those places, at least 300 car may be parked there, so that the congestion in and around our High Court three buildings
Alright.
area may be, my lord.
How do we say it's a driver driven car or a owner driven car?
No, that is there, my lord.
You should be first willing to accept some regulation. That unless we have that mindset,
That's
all right, stickers, red sticker cars will be owner driven. Blue sticker cars will be driver driven.
Man.
So the blue stickers car will enter through this gate or this direction,
Man.
exit through that direction. It doesn't mean that advocate will be dropped straight. There will be 15 big bags. He has
Yes,
to
sir.
stop. Somebody has to take the bag, etc. Congestion. Taxis. How many advocates are coming by taxis because of this parking issue? They may own big vehicles, but they park it at their home, take a taxi and come here. Taxis are coming inside. Most of these taxi people don't know which way to go in and out. Regularly, if the taxi man
Yes,
comes,
yes,
is
ma'am.
right.
Irregular.
Whether to go left or whether to go right.
And if they come after 10, my lord, then it's a Lucknow Bhulbhuliya case.
My
for
lord,
them.
what happened, my lord, even the car of the then Honorable Chief Justice was not allowed around the Victoria, my lord. It happened, man. So, my lord, there are certain things. I'm deeply obliged that your lordship
To
has
file
said.
your affidavit,
Yes, my lord.
clearly pointing out as to how the prayer of the High Court cannot be granted.
And my lord, about the,
They will file affidavit in
Your
reply.
lordship, may I?
they will not be able to
So
because
far,
I will be
High Court
suggesting.
prayer is concerned at the interest of the members.
No, it is in interest. The High Court should go to the government for underground parking.
Who will give an undertaking that you will exclusively use it as a parking?
No, it cannot be, my lord. It cannot be. It cannot be ensured.
Driver driven cars are parked. What you will say, what they'll do for their food? Why 2 or 3 jalmuri stalls? What will happen? They'll take it away in the evening. And one fellow will say, let me make puri sabji. 4 fellow drivers are hungry. They can't walk up to that Court Road and Old Post Office Road. They can't come to Old Post Office Road. They have to walk in scorching sun.
My lord, another aspect, my lord, it was reported in
Your
the
lordship,
Telegraph
may-
newspaper.
But we have to
Telegraph,
do
my lord,
something.
the Victoria Memorial is the pollution capital of the city, my lord. Because there are air monitoring stations in
No, no,
Calcutta.
no. We fully
Huh.
appreciate whatever.
Huh.
Letter here.
Your
Government
lordship,
of-
just beside, I'm as an officer of court, your lordship, I'm proposing this just beside two things, your lordship. Multi-level parking, which is available throughout the country now.
You
That-
give the land.
Your lordship,
You give the land. For the multi-level parking.
your lordship,
I have a suggestion.
You have got a building next to the SCB building, which is a Defense Department building, correct?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm informed.
It's
I
the
may
Ordnance
be wrong.
Factory Board.
Only 4 floors in the building have been occupied. From 5th, it is vacant, correct?
I'll have to inquire.
Oh, you find it. So you give that building to us. We'll have a bridge
Your
connecting
lordship, another thing.
from SCB to that.
Your lordship, just beside the Havra Bridge,